After getting flowers, trees, insects and fish, it's finally time to unlock amphibians. I already got a breathable atmosphere on this planet, so that means I no longer have to worry about oxygen except underwater. And with the use of fusion cells, I can now access rooms that were previously blocked off. These are the fish I got so far, but I'll have to get a lot more of them. These are the chrome fish eggs, will definitely unlock more fish types. And right now I'm 21% of the way to the amphibian stage. I can't wait to get there. I think I need 425 gigaterraformation points. I'm at 186 right now, so that shouldn't be too long. But I also found another chip, so let's go ahead and unlock this. And that is the tier 2 deconstruction microchip. I'm not gonna lie, I've been waiting for this one for so long. It's not even funny at this point. This is what I need to get some extra items that are gonna help me a lot. So all I need for this is zeolite and the methane cartridge. I've got everything I need right here. Let's get this thing crafted, and then I should be able to get a lot more things. So here we go, the tier 2 deconstruction microchip. It's already equipped in my gear section, and now I want a fusion cell. Oh, and look at that, I also have the recipe for the circuit board now. This is extremely good because I'll need it for a lot of items, and it doesn't look like it's too complicated. But for the fusion cell, I'm gonna need pulsar quartz, osmium and obsidian. Here we go, I have all of that, so let's build the fusion cell. This is gonna allow me to get into previously blocked off rooms in some crashed debris. And then I need the circuit boards for things like the drone station and the trade space rocket. Also, they are used for the aquariums. While getting more points, I also unlocked the tier 3 mutagen, the circuit board and the recipe for the pulsar quartz. Next up, we are gonna get the portal generator, which sounds really interesting. And then on this other tab, we can see the other unlockables. We are starting to get animals. These are all fish right now, but we'll expand into amphibians too. And we'll soon unlock some different fish eggs. Last time I found an interesting crashed ring. I got into it, but some of the things were blocked off, so I need a fusion cell to get into all of its rooms and maybe find some more chips. So that being said, let's start exploring this thing. It looks like it's a huge ship, and most of it is underground and underwater. So I've already been through this early hallway, but there are a lot of doors that are blocked off. Oh, we unlocked the butterfly farm. What do we need to build that? Here it is, the butterfly farm. That's a pretty easy recipe, so I'll definitely want to get it. But in here there's a lot of blocked doors, which make me think that there has to be some fusion generator where I can place the cell. But the fact that this is underwater means I cannot use my unlimited oxygen. Oh, and we just got into a cave section here. I've never seen anything like this before, and there's a chest at the end of it with some exciting items, including an obsidian rod. I'll also deconstruct this chest, so if I find it again, I won't get confused. But let's get out of here because the oxygen is starting to deplete. There's this thing here with a message. You can pause if you want to read it. I think we've already seen this last time. Oh, and there's a chip in here. Let's also deconstruct this chest. That's what I'm looking for. I want as many of these chips as possible. We've got another chest right here, and then these things I wasn't able to deconstruct before, but now because I have the tier 2 deconstruction kit, I can get them all, and these give me circuit boards, which are extremely valuable. And then yes, I was right, here's the fusion reactor, so we can go ahead and place our fusion energy cell, and while that's doing its thing, it should unlock some doors across the ship. In the meantime, I'll also deconstruct more of these because I want as many chips as I can get. There's a hidden chest behind here. I didn't see this one before, but we got the resources from it. And now let's head here. This was closed before. We could not get in there, but now because I placed that fusion energy cell, I can do this. Oh, and there's a big safe. This has to have some good items. Oh, we got a lot of Terra tokens. I'll go ahead and just collect them. These are used for trading, which we are gonna do. And then there's also 2 more chips and a lot of energy multiplier fuses. We've got another chest here with even more cool things. So I'll have to leave something behind because I won't be able to grab everything. Oh, and there's another chest here too with more Terra tokens because why not? And I guess I'll just have to leave behind some extra seeds to grab this super alloy and the obsidian rod. And then let me deconstruct these two so that we can also get more circuit boards. And let me also check on the other side. I'm just here collecting some more phytoplankton, but I don't have any space for it, so I guess I'll be back for that. But that's what we're using to create the fish, and I assume we'll probably use some of that for the amphibians as well. Oh, and we've got more tokens in one of the chests here, so let's go ahead and get all of those. And I have 3 new chips, so let's go ahead and decode them. We've got the tier 2 lights for the rover. That's good. And then we've got an interior wall. Okay, we never got that before. And a construction microchip. We got the microchip for the construction menu filter, which can hide lower tiers of items from the construction menu. Pretty interesting. I'm not gonna get that right now because it's not a priority. Now I have everything I need for the trade rocket. We might want to build it right here next to the launch pad. This is for other sorts of rockets. Let's do it on this side, but we can have it like that. And let's see, what's this? Trade space rocket, so I can put things in here. And then we've got a screen. Here I can request things. Oh, and I can also get specific recipes. And these are the tokens that I have so far, 16,700 tokens. And these are some valuable items that we can send. What's that? A cookie? How can we get a cookie? Oh, I'm guessing through the cooking station. All right, let's get the cooking station recipe. That's gonna cost me 400. Then a tree seed that gives 600% oxygen, but I don't really want to spend that much on that. Oh, we can also get frog eggs. That's cool, but we still haven't unlocked the biome for the frogs. And then a tier 2 locker storage. So that should be able to store more things, I guess. We definitely need that, even though it's pretty expensive. Then there's a 3x3 living compartment, a tier 2 drone. We still haven't gotten into drones. A round living compartment, a holographic projector, and a fountain. All right. And then also a living compartment with a dome. That one looks nice, but it costs way more than I have right now. And we can also get cocoa seeds and wheat seeds. Well, since we're gonna cook, I think I'll get 2 of each of those. The total cost is gonna be 6,350. So let's go ahead and launch the trade rocket. And here it is, it's launching, and I'm guessing it will come back soon with all the items that I requested. So until the trade rocket is back, let's go ahead and also build a drone station. I think this will help me with automation, so I'm really excited for that. But there we go, we've got a fusion cell now, and I think that's all I need for a drone station. We can build it somewhere on this side, our very own drone station. And in the meantime, I just reached 200 gigaterraformation points. That's a huge milestone. And we've got 3 screens here. So the first one is a storage. The second one is where I craft the drones, and these also take circuit boards. And then the third one is, I guess, the automation of them. Okay, so here we go. Let's craft one. And then let's craft another one. Okay, we should have 2 drones now. Okay, we have 2 drones right here, so I can have them in my inventory. And then what? So let's have the drones here. We can hit the cog item, supply and demand. Normal, high, very high, highest. Okay, so we can set the priority here. We'll have the supply, no, actually the demand, we want it to be honey. And that should put it in this thing. And then maybe if I click on this, okay, so this is gonna be the supplier of honey, right? Okay, so we've got the drones. They are coming in. They are getting honey, I guess. And they should be bringing it over here. So if I take a look, yes, we do have honey now. So we can just have these 2 drones grab all the honey. That's awesome. Actually, we don't even need 2 of them for that. We can just have 1. We want them to also take the phytoplankton, so I don't have to go to the lake. So we'll have all types of phytoplankton, A, B, and C. Actually, after reading the instructions, it's pretty intuitive how this works. So we've got this here. We can set it as the supplier for all of these types of things. And the drones should start showing up, I guess, if I set up everything right. Okay, we've got drones. We've got the drones coming in. They should take things from there, and then they should go back and put it into the drone station. So they just came in here and they're going back. So let's see. Yeah, they brought some phytoplankton A. And then I just remembered we also need to collect some tree bark. We should have fertilizer in here. And then I need to craft some bioplastic. And that means I can set up a butterfly farm. So we need to place a butterfly in here. And what will that do? I guess this does something. I guess it just creates butterflies. We have different types of butterflies, but this one actually has the highest insect multiplier. So for that I'm gonna need a rare larva. Let's see if we have that. Let's see what happens if I place it right here. That provides a lot of insects. We are getting 600 grams of insects per second. That's an 800% multiplier. So I guess having these farms is actually more effective than the domes, and they are just out in the wild now, which I think is great. If I wanted to get more fish, I could do it with phytoplankton B, tier 3 mutagen, and fertilizer. Maybe I have all of that, so we could start getting some fish as well. There's a lot of things to worry about at the same time. We are also making silk here from the silk farm. I'm just storing it in this container in the back. The trade rocket is back, so we should have all our new recipes. Do I access it from here? Yeah, okay. So we've got some new seeds and also 3 new recipes. We've got the smart fabric, the cooking station, and then the tier 2 locker storage. We can do that right here, so let's decode. And there we have it. Now what do we need for a smart fabric? I guess it's not in here. Maybe it's here? Nope. So where am I actually crafting the smart fabric? For the cooking station, I only need a circuit board and a super alloy. So I can go ahead and get a cooking station. I don't really have a lot of space, so I guess I'll just deconstruct this display case. We'll have the cooking station right here. Oh, and there's a lot of recipes here, a lot of food. So we've got honey cooked beans, we've got fish soup, chocolate, flour, croissants, cookies, birthday cake. That's a lot of good stuff. First, birthday cake. Okay, I want to get this, but I'm gonna need chocolate and flour. So for the chocolate I need cocoa, and for the flour I need wheat. And while the bees are crafting for the outdoor farm, let's see what else we can get in here. I should also get some more points, so I can send any of these to get points. I can send 1 cookie for 9 Terra tokens, so I might want to actually start farming the cookies. I can also use the drones to automate some of that, and let's see what the drones are doing. Here they are, and they already filled the entire storage with a bunch of phytoplankton and honey. I'll take everything, and they should start getting more. Some of the bees are ready, so let's take them from here, and we'll start researching the second bee. Here it is, let's research, and we should have everything we need for the outdoor farm in no time. The bees are done, so let's take them. And I think I can get 1 more, but next to it we could have one that is for flour, let's say. So we can place the wheat seeds in there, and then we can set this to actually be a supplier of wheat. We don't need that many eggplants, so I'll take this out. We'll put the cocoa seed in here. I'll just take these leftover eggplants, and then we can set this to be a supplier of cocoa. Okay, so now once that starts growing, we should see everything just come in here. I'll take the rest of the phytoplankton because we don't need that right now. And what do I need for a tier 2 locker? Super alloy, circuit board, and another super alloy. Okay, so let's actually see how big this is. Oh, it's not that big. We can fit one right here. There we go. And how big is it? Oh, that's big. That's so much better than these. So I'll have to deconstruct some of these to make room for more of these tier 2 lockers. The bees are also ready, so I'll need more bees. I'll leave these seeds in here, and then I'll start just moving things into this one. Then we'll be able to just deconstruct everything. Let's just put them a little bit closer so that we can fit more of them. That's too far back. There we go. And I should get rid of some of these other storages. But right now I want to make some more fish, so I need phytoplankton bee, tier 3 mutagen, and fertilizer. For the tier 3 mutagen, I'm gonna need bacteria sample, nitrogen, and sulfur. Now here we go, we're gonna have a tier 3 mutagen, then I need a fertilizer. And then the last ingredient is phytoplankton B. I can throw it in here and start researching some more fish eggs, because we can place another fish egg in here to have 2 different types of fish or more fish. Right now we'll just have more fish because I only have 1 recipe, but we are producing 8 grams of animals per second. After I place the second fish egg, we should be producing 16 grams. I'm just looking on the map for some more resources. I found an osmium thing here, so I want to explore that, and then I'm gonna go over on this side because I need more sulfur, and that's because I'm building more cool stuff for the base. I also got extra bees and butterflies, so we should have a lot more stuff. But this looks to be an osmium cave, so we should find good things in here. Oh, and there's also sulfur on the ground. That's exactly what I needed. I'm also finding some larvas. Got a common one and another common one. What I really need is the uncommon larva, and then also some rare. Look at that, that's an uncommon larva, so that should help us get a bee. The map shows there should be sulfur on this side. I'm basically right in front of it. So let's check out this lake. Maybe it's underwater. I was not expecting this. Is that osmium? Oh yeah, it is. So let's get the osmium. But I need to watch my oxygen in here because I can't breathe underwater. What's this? Oh, that's a pulsar quartz. I'll get that too. And there should be another pulsar quartz right here. And then more sulfur. Also osmium. My oxygen is getting pretty low, so I should hurry up. A new development, the rover is now in the base. Well, now it's on top of the base. I tried to go underneath and that really didn't work out. I could grab it, but only if the storage is empty, which it is not. So I'm just using the reset button to reset it and it doesn't seem to work. I need to move it a bit to access the back. So let's do something like that. All right, that's definitely better. And let's see if I can grab it. Oh yeah, I grabbed it. Yeah, I have the rover in my inventory. That's cool. And I can just place it right there. So that's fixed now. I still have 10,000 points, so I don't have to get any extra points right now. But there are a lot of fuses that look pretty interesting to me. I might want to get some of those. And then there's also these Velka fish eggs. We also unlocked a new fish egg recipe. We'll check it out in a second, but let's actually get one of those. And then there's these butterflies that provide 1400% insects. And then Westby, that's 1500. Let's actually get one of each. Oh, that's way too much. Okay, we'll just get one butterfly and one fish and we'll launch the trade rocket. Now we should be almost out of trading points, so we need to start trading some things. And maybe I have enough to do something at the cooking station. I still don't have enough for chocolate or for flour, but we do have more things here, so I can collect them. And now I can get chocolate. That's cool. And then I can get flour. Awesome. So now that I have those, I need 3 flour and 3 chocolate. Okay, so we still have some way to go. Let's check out the new fish recipe. We had the chrome fish and now we have the Yulani fish eggs. It's basically the same but with phytoplankton C, and it provides a higher animal multiplier of 250%. So I can get another aquarium. I think I'll do it on this side. So let's have it right there. Oh, and now we're low on power. That's not good. How much do these take? Okay, so the drone station actually takes a lot. Interesting. So let's go ahead and build a fusion generator. We'll have it out here in the power section. And now we should have enough power for the other aquarium too. We can have it just like that. And then maybe the fish egg is done. Oh yeah, it is. And he looks pretty nice. We'll put it in this aquarium so that we can see it and we'll have 2 different species together. And then the other fish egg we'll just throw back here. We are at almost 280 gigaterraformation points and we've unlocked the portal generator. And the description for this is pretty interesting. It allows you to research distant wrecks with unique items to find. I'm kinda low on aluminum, so I might want to also get a tier 2 ore extractor in a place where we've got aluminum. But just checking in here, I think I saw some of those. Didn't I see an energy multiplier fuse? Energy multiplier fuse. Here it is. So that's gonna be 6,000 tokens. The drones are on standby, so we've got pretty much everything. Let's take these back to the kitchen. We can craft another chocolate and then some flour. And we have enough for an extra flour. So there we go. We are more than 50% on our way to amphibians. That's exciting. But I guess I should start with a tier 2 ore extractor to get some aluminum, hopefully. So here we are. This should be it. We'll have the tier 2 ore extractor right here, and then this should collect aluminum. All right, that's great. And then we'll have this as a supplier of aluminum. What I really want to get is this portal generator, but we need more materials for the energy multiplier fuses. So now we should see if any aluminum comes in here because I'm demanding it. So I guess that should happen. I guess I should have enough for 2 outdoor farms. I have 4 bee larvas. Oh, and we do have some extra circuit boards here. We even have the energy multiplier fuses. How didn't I know that? I guess we just got them from some wrecks and I forgot about it. But that's awesome. That means we have what we need for this, the portal generator. So 1 farm there and another one right here next to it. So all of these will just produce mushrooms. We'll need a lot of mushrooms because we'll need a lot of circuit boards. This will be a supplier of mushrooms. And I like how the automation works in this game. I think it's pretty intuitive once you get used to it. I think I should have everything. So let's go ahead and craft these and we'll have 2 of them. I also found the super alloy rods. So we are just missing the microchip for the compass. So here we go. I got the materials that I needed, but now I should have enough to get the portal generator. And this is pretty big. Let's throw it in the back here. And there we have it. Oh, now we don't have enough power. I wonder how much this takes. But we've got a screen here. Long range Rex detector. Portals require quartz to be opened. Rescan your locations if you do not have enough quartz. We've got rarity levels, difficulty levels. Okay, so I guess I'll just choose the easiest one because they're all the same rarity. But I'll first do something about the power situation and then we'll get some pulsar quartz to go there.
A few moments later.
So to fix our power problem, I have all the materials for a machine optimizer, and then we can place an energy multiplier fuse. I had one extra lying around, so that should be 150% for all of these. Yeah, we have 1800 available kilowatts of power, so that's definitely more than enough. I just scanned for the distant tracks again, and it looks like it's random what you get, and I don't have the quasar quartz or the blazar quartz or the magnetar quartz. I don't know what those are. I forgot we already bought this. So we have the Velkia fish eggs and then the Filaria butterfly larva, which is a 1400% insect multiplier. So that's a new butterfly type that we've never had before. Let's throw it in here and take a look. Oh, those are great. They are multicolored. All the butterflies we had before were only one color, but these are pretty nice. And then we also have some extra fish eggs, and these provide 500% more animals. Oh, and they look nice. It's like a clownfish type thing. So I just need to place them in the rocket. And here we can see the inventory value, which is 12,500. So with that, we would be able to get, let's see, what do we really need? We could get a butterfly larva that adds a lot of insect multiplier, or we could get some frog eggs. I think those would be good as we get into the amphibian stage, but then also the tier 2 drone. That's something that I really want. So yeah, let's go ahead and launch this rocket to get all of those trade tokens, and then when it comes back we'll be able to get the tier 2 drone, and we'll see what that takes to build. So here it is. I've got 3 pulsar quartz. That should be enough for one of the basic expeditions, and then here we go. Let's scan for expeditions and see what we get. We have one that's a 2 difficulty and 1 rarity, and it takes 3 pulsar quartz. So let's open it, and the portal activates. That looks nice. Do I just jump into it? Okay, now we are getting teleported somewhere. Now really quick, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like on it. It helps me a lot, so thanks for doing that. And now let's get back to it. Yeah, we can't see the actual map, but we are on a completely different side of the planet. This looks very interesting. And I guess I'm looking for some crashed ships. And are those frogs down there? Oh yeah, we have frogs. So is this the same planet then? Because we don't have frogs yet. Could this be a different planet? I'm not really sure how that works. And I can already see a crashed ship right here, so I hope this has something good for us, maybe even some pulsar quartz to be able to go on another expedition after this. And there's just a stair, so let's climb down. All right, what do we have here? We need to deconstruct this. And we've got a chest. There's a flare. I've never seen that. And Terra tokens. We got 100 Terra tokens from that. Also a light box. And there's another thing blocking the way, but we can get past that. I don't think I can build bases like this. Oh, and we just unlocked a new type of fish egg. Oh, and then 2 more blueprint microchip and magnetar quartz. Okay, so that's how you get those. You can't really take everything with you, but I can get all the Terra tokens. I think I'll leave the flares. Right click to use. Also, I can just light the way. Okay, we'll just drop the flares. I don't need those. There's also a trash can that I can deconstruct. And this looks like it was an office of some sort. Oh, and then I really want to take the circuit board. So let's drop some other things. Access console. Okay, and I can place the keycard there. It just unlocked a different part of the ship for me. And there's 3 huge safes here. Oh, we've got Terra tokens, a production multiplier. Let's check the second one. Oh, a lot of Terra tokens. Look at that. I was through here before, but I don't know if I can get out through this. No, I can't. Oh, we just got the 12,500 Terra tokens, so I guess our trade rocket just came back. I think I just found the exit here. Oh yeah, so let's get out, finally. Okay, here's the portal, so I guess I just jump through, and this should teleport me, and I'll end up at the other portal, probably. Yeah, so here we are. So then let's also send these things, the production multiplier fuses. And is there anything else I would like to send? I don't think so. And that should be another 15,000. We'll have 30,000 then. Let's launch it, and that should also come back in about 10 minutes. Now it's time to unlock all the new recipes, so let's start decoding these chips. We've got the trash can, we've got the light box, the drone visualization rocket, then let's see, we've got the flare, also the explosive. Okay, that's what we need to get into some new areas, and the tier 3 vehicle inventory. Let's see where the explosive is at, probably in the biolab, I would guess. So this just takes circuit board and 2 explosive powder. That's pretty easy, and then we also have the flare. So I should have enough to craft it. Pretty big actually, it's taller than the other rockets. And let's go ahead and launch this thing. And once that's up there, we should see the drones on our map. Let's also check the vehicle inventory thing that we just unlocked. It should be this one. We need 2 chips for the tier 2 inventory, and we've got the magnetar quartz, I just found that, and then 3 fabric. Just taking a look at the map and I can actually see the drones. One of them is right here, probably taking aluminum, and the other one is in here dealing with the cocoa and probably the mushrooms, I would guess, on that side. Let's also place this animal effigy somewhere. I think those look nice. Yeah, they do. So right now I want to build this thing, so I need another tier 2 vehicle thing, so that means I need 2 tier 1. Alright, so that's gonna be a lot of fabric, to be honest. I don't know if I have that much fabric. Now I should have enough to get the tier 1 and 2 of them, and then that's enough for the tier 2 inventory increase. And then for the tier 3 I only need 1 magnetar quartz, which I have, and there we go. That should unlock the tier 3 inventory for the rover. Let's see how big that actually is. Let's throw that in there. Oh, this looks so big. That's gonna be able to hold a lot of resources. Let's see if we can actually craft some more things. I'll get all of these in my inventory, and then we can start crafting flour and then also some chocolate. Now I do have enough for a cookie, but only for 1, so I guess we'll have to wait for the other things. For the fish soup, we could get different fish eggs. I don't know how the water life collector works. Does it collect all of the things? It's just a rarity issue? Or do I have to place it in different lakes and rivers across the world? I'm not sure about that. We have 30,000 Terra tokens available, so let's go ahead and buy some things. First, I want the tier 2 drone. That's gonna be 12,000. We could get the holographic projector. That's more for like decoration. The fountain too. But maybe I should also get some things to speed up the transformation process, like this butterfly larva, for example. I'll send this. That's gonna cost me 16,000 and we'll hold the rest of the points. Maybe we unlock some other things that we can trade for, or we find out that we really need something, so it's better to have the points stacked up. So let's use the teleporter. I'll just jump in here. And then I should be at that base. Oh, we do have some food here. So the osmium thing should be a little bit further north. So that's where I'm headed. I think this might be the cave entrance. So I'm gonna go in here and I hope to reach the osmium caves. Oh, it's pretty blue in here. That's a good sign. And yeah, there's the osmium up there. We also have iridium on the ground. I might want to collect some of that too. I'll put it just here. And let's see what this collects. Oh, it collects osmium, so that's great. We'll set this as a supplier of everything. So then the drones will just take things from here. And the priority, I think, should be high. Now I'll just head back to the base and set the drones to also take this. Hopefully we'll also get our trade rocket in the meantime, so I can start building some of those tier 2 drones. We can set it up so that we get the osmium in here with the aluminum. I hope we have enough room for all of that. If not, maybe we'll do a different one. This one's empty. So I moved everything into this container. And then this one should be the one that demands the osmium. So let's actually name this aluminum. And then this next one will be osmium. We've already reached 320 gigatransformation points, so we should be getting pretty close to our goal. We are 65% of the way to the Amphibians stage. I should be able to get 1 explosive. I don't know if that's enough to get into a new area, but yeah, let's not use it here. It just said right click to use, so I guess you can use it anywhere if you want to. This seems more interesting to me. I think I want to go here first. I guess I need to jump the rover down there and I'll eventually find a way back up. If not, then I'll just have to leave it here. It looks like there's another storm going on. I hear some asteroids dropping down. So let's go as far as we can with the rover. I guess we can kinda get it through here. Alright, so then this is the part that's blocked off. Now I don't want my rover that close to the explosion, so let's drive it back a bit. Now that the storm stopped, let's actually use this thing here. And then I just trigger it. Okay, let's run away. And we'll see if one of these is enough. Okay, we destroyed that. Oh, and yeah, it cleared the pathway, so I can now get through here. I don't know if the rover can fit. We've got a chest with some good things, 500 Terra tokens. We've got some tight turns in here, but it works. We can get through with the rover. There's also a lot more sulfur on the ground, which I'll take on my way back. Oh, and look at this. This is the new biome. This is what we were seeing from the map, and there's a lot of aluminum on that side. That's interesting. I need to build one of those teleporters in here so I can easily come in and get some resources. We've got a chest here with a ton of cool things, but we've got some interesting looking trees here. Obviously the water is red, so that's something. Another chest here with other items, including an obsidian rod. Found some Terra tokens too. And my inventory is almost full, so I'll have to go back to the rover. Oh, there's more things. It's like a cave but the cave has waterfalls. Oh, it's not a cave, it's just more of the biome. And we unlocked a new 3 seed, it looks like. I just found a crashed thing here with 2 chests. Even more Terra tokens. Also a 3 seed that gives a 1200% oxygen multiplier. That's great. Even more Terra tokens, a blueprint and a circuit board. So I guess I'll just leave some of these bacteria things behind and I'll take the cool things. Oh, and look at that. There's a lot of super alloy on the ground, just all over the place. I guess I'll collect some of that too. Then we should see what else this biome has to offer. I'm really curious to see everything that's new. Maybe we also unlock some more of the story, hopefully. I'm back at the base and let's decode the last blueprint microchip that we got, and that's the tier 4 GPS satellite. I'm really excited to get that. That's the final GPS thing that we can get. And the trade rocket is also back with the tier 2 drone and this cute butterfly. I don't think I have an empty butterfly farm anymore, so I'll have to build one extra. Let's also unlock the tier 2 drone right here. There we go. So for the bioplastic we should get the mushrooms straight in here. Oh, this is already full. That's great. And then we'll need silicone and water. So let's go ahead and craft that, and now I should have all the materials for a butterfly farm. I'll put this right next to the other ones, and then we can have this butterfly larva that provides a 1500% insect multiplier. That's the best butterfly we have so far. Oh, and they're blue and they glow. These look so nice. I think they will look even better at night. Let's see what we need for the tier 4 GPS satellite. That's gonna be a compass microchip, 2 super alloy rods, 1 rocket engine and 2 circuit boards, so I should already have all of those. Yes, here it is. That's the GPS that we need. Then let's go ahead and launch it. And now we should be able to access the map and zoom in even further. Yes, here we go. We can go all the way to tier 4. This is what we could do before. And now we have 3 more steps. Down south, there's not really a lot. I went there last time and I almost fell off the map. So I'm not gonna go there again. But we should go towards the north. I also found another thing that needs an explosive in these caves. But first I want to see the tier 2 drone. Actually, it says it's faster, so it doesn't carry more things at the same time, but it carries more overall because it's faster, I guess. So let's build the first tree spreader here. I'll put this seed in, and now this should produce more than 100,000 oxygen per second. And then the last one we could have like here, so I'll do that, and then we'll have the same exact seed. Now imagine if we also did a 500% oxygen multiplier in the middle of them. The tier 6 backpack that I really want is at 350 gigaterraformation points, and we are at 340, so that should happen soon. So we can get some more flour and then also more chocolate. Then let's also get another cookie. We can send these for some points, we can eat them. I guess I'll just keep them for right now. I think we have enough ingredients for another explosive device. Now let's drop that explosive device. We'll drop it on the ground and then we can trigger it. Now I'll just quickly run away. And let's see the explosion. Okay, there it goes. Now we unlock that area. Let's go in with the rover. Does the rover fit through here? No, it doesn't. Okay, so I'll have to leave it behind then. There's just more aluminum and sulfur on the ground. And then we're outside. This is pretty close to the glacial area. So this cave actually has 2 entrances. That's good to know, but there's nothing else on this side. I thought it was going to be a new area, but it's just another entrance to these caves. Oh, we've got some Terra tokens, also a circuit board and other cool things that we definitely need. Oh, and we just unlocked the tier 6 backpack. That's, I think, the biggest backpack of the whole game. Here we are. Let's get onto this ship. I think we can enter through the front of it. I actually don't have an energy fusion cell on me, so if this requires one of those to access some extra areas, I'll just have to go back and get one. Oh, there's a lot of things. These will give me circuit boards, so I'm really excited when I find any of those. We've got a room here with some more chests. There's a blueprint microchip, also circuit boards, then another blueprint microchip, and even another one. Okay, now I think I'm just getting lucky with this thing. There's another chest on this side with even more cool things, and my inventory is already full, so I'll go ahead and leave everything back at the rover. Now let's see what's on this other side. We've got a lot of debris to clear out, and then there's a chest with even more Terra tokens. Cool things, including the Ruberu 3 seed. This one's really good. It's a 1200% multiplier. We also have some space suits, actually 4 identical ones. There's a heater that I can deconstruct for some items. I guess that was it. We still got a lot of things from it. I'll check if there's a different entrance, but I don't think so. We've got 3 new chips, so let's go ahead and decode them. The first one is gonna be the tier 3 torch. I definitely want that. Then we've got the tier 2 map information, alright. And then the tier 3 deconstruction. I didn't even know we've got 3 tiers of deconstruction, but we should be able to get that. So let's go ahead and craft the tier 3 deconstruction. The tier 3 flashlight. That's gonna be 2 solar quartz. I don't have any solar quartz, but let's see what we need for the tier 2 map information rocket, and it should be this one. Okay, that's all right on resources. I think I can build this. This adds the location of organic things that can be fished or harvested on the map. That sounds very interesting. I don't know how to do any of that, but let's go ahead and launch it. And now we should be able to check the map for extra things. I also want to craft tier 2 drones, so let's see what those take. Oh yeah, so explosive powder, rocket engine, circuit board and super alloy. And if we take a look at the map, we can now see organic things. I see larva. Oh, and this pond has some fish eggs. So I guess it does differ where you place your water life collector. This one has different fish eggs, and there are some fish eggs in the desert here. I don't know how that works. By the way, we are 81% of the way to the amphibian stage, so we should be there any moment now. And let's go ahead and craft the tier 6 backpack. So there it is. I should be able to get the tier 6 backpack, and it should automatically equip. Oh yeah, this is much bigger now. We can carry a lot more items with this. Let's go ahead and craft them all. We'll get 4 of them, and then they should be all just going around. We can actually see them on the map. So this is a tier 1 drone, this is a tier 2 drone, and you can actually see the speed difference. They're catching up to it. These are much better. We just reached 400 giga terraformation points. We are very close to the goal of getting to amphibians. We are 92% of the way there. And I just sent the trade rocket to get some new butterflies. After that, we'll send it for some frog eggs. But first, we'll need the amphibian farm. Then I also crafted the materials to get some extra things. So first, we'll get another butterfly farm for when that butterfly larva comes back. Then I also have enough materials to get another tier 3 tree spreader. I think we should have that in the back here. And I also have a very good seed to use. This is the same Ruboru seed that's 1200% oxygen multiplier. And then I can also get an outdoor farm. I'll put it right here. And this will be producing squash. So I'll throw the squash seeds inside. Then we can set this to be a supplier of squash, and we'll have a locker inside that will receive all of the squash. So the osmium is starting to get filled up in here, and then the aluminum is already filled up, so we don't have any more space for it. I would want to get an auto extractor for some silicon, and then also for cobalt, if I could find that. Oh, look, right here. So we could have another extractor on the cobalt. Let's get the butterfly out of there, and let's see what we need for the frog eggs. Kenjo's frog eggs. They provide a 500% animal multiplier, and they cost 4,750 Terra tokens. In the meantime, I'll craft some more things, and I can also place the butterflies in here. These are the blue glowing ones, so they should provide a lot of insects per second. Oh, and look at that, we just reached 425 giga terraformation points, and we unlocked the tier 4 mutagen. And I was just about to say we should unlock the amphibian farm as well, and we did. Let's see what we need for that. Oh, that's pretty easy to craft. It's a common larva, fertilizer, and a water bottle. There we go, and now we can place some frog eggs inside. The trade rocket should come back with it in about 4 minutes. So we reached the amphibian stage, and now the next one is mammals. We are 0.23% of the way to the mammal stage. I think I can see the trade rocket coming back, so this should have our frog eggs. So there it goes. Now we should be able to access it, take the eggs out, and we can put them into the amphibian farm. Let's throw the eggs in. And now we've got frogs all over the place. We've got some red frogs. I guess as we get different eggs, we'll get different colors of frogs. And this thing produces 4,825 grams of animals per second. So we should start seeing this number go up a little bit more. From the animals, we should unlock the fish display, and then the fish farm, the vehicle logistics, and a lot of other cool things. So I can't wait until we reach all of that. Next time we should be getting into the mammal stage and having actual mammals on the planet. If that sounds exciting to you, don't forget to click that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss anything. And in the meantime, you can watch this video next. I've been Games for Life, and I'll see you next time. Bye!